No good deed goes unpunished. No amount. Wait, why is the piano? Clip. Huh, guess I was reborn. Do I get a discount on rent now? No? Dang it. Hello everyone, I'm Aqua. I'm a writer and artist, and today I'm going to introduce you to this new SONA of mine, how I went about designing her, and some tips on how you can make one of your own. Since I joined RTube, I really love discovering all these different SONAs, different artists that I want to make one of my own. Now that we are all aware that we don't get a discount on rent after dying, time to get started. Part 1. How I went about character design. Ever since I was a child, character design was something I was really into. I just find it such a fascinating tool of visual storytelling with true simple ways you can tell who a character is. Whether it be to hairstyle, outfits, shape, language, it's just so fascinating. There are several things to keep in mind when it comes to character design. Their silhouettes so they can stand out easily. Color psychology helps them understand them in a deeper manner. Shape theory to have a more dynamic design. And self-indulgence because this is SONA we are talking about. And I knew when it came to my SONA I wanted to express key aspects of myself. For example, I love supernatural creatures, unicorns, gnomes, ogres, the list goes on. Specifically, I had a huge interest in fairies and mermaids. Since I was a little kid, I loved mermaids, but as soon as I grew up, I started to appreciate fairies more and more. After long hours of rumination and thinking, I had come to the final decision to choose both. You can clearly tell I'm both. When it came to my hair, however, I do have something a bit more personal to share. Back in 2024, my 2025 goal was to release a webcomic called New World New Me, which in the end I decided to shelve for reasons I'll get into in a different video. One of the characters in New World New Me had this magical sort of hair that acted like goo, and I tried to do various fun expressions with that hairstyle. However, now that I won't continue this comic, I still want a different way to use this gooey hair for visual storytelling. And I couldn't find an OC of mine where that type of hairstyle would fit. But my SONA! Amazing, beautiful, gorgeous, never been done before. I also gave myself cartoonishly large glasses because I love that trope, and I also have glasses in real life, but details. And I also added a magenta shirt that is based on one that I have in real life, and voila, here's the design. I did this design like 2 months ago, and now that I have drawn her plenty of times, I decided to remove certain aspects like her pockets around her chest and the lower parts of her rings. Because if learning animation and making comics taught me anything, it's keep your design simple or you will suffer. Silly. Aqua, you made videos without the SONA just fine. Why did you decide to make one like this and wait 2 months to make a video about it, huh? About that, I think a SONA is important for 2 reasons, branding and self-expression. Branding is a pretty obvious one, as having a character that represents you has time and time again proved itself to be a good way to stand out and let your voice be heard. Especially when it comes to online spaces like YouTube, where part of your branding heavily relies on how entertaining you are yourself. And it's a good thing to figure out the blend early on when you want to monetize your work. But I myself have considered the other reason for making my SONA more important, which is self-expression. Something I noticed since I joined the art YouTuber space is that all of these creators are not afraid to be silly, to have fun with their designs and SONAs, and most of all be authentic to themselves. As somebody who was only diagnosed with ADHD around 2 years ago, I always had trouble actually being silly and actually expressing myself because of masking. And seeing all these other art YouTubers have fun with their SONAs and express themselves however they like made me wonder if I could do the same thing and be more confident in myself in general. Plus there's orbit lamps that get to go like, wow, what a way to brand and express myself, am I right? Thank you all so much for watching this video. For anyone interested in making their SONAs, here are some videos I recommend on that subject. Plus some good ones on general character design as well. Things have been rather busy lately, but I decided to be more consistent on YouTube by uploading a long video every month and a short video every Friday. That will probably change sooner than later, but hey, ADHD and consistency, am I right? Hope you all stick around for whenever my next video will be out. Hope you all have a nice day, like and subscribe if you feel like it, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!